as I start to sprawl in against his double leg and I push my hips on his head, I'm going to use the momentum to drive my knees to the ground, open his lapel from over top, you know, see underneath his armpit. I want to create some lapel, use the opposite hand to loop underneath his chin. Okay, you might not see this on camera, but basically what I'm doing is looping my hand to grab underneath his collar, closing 4 fingers inside, and then looping like this. All right, so once I open his lapel, I grab as far as I can. All right, once I have this grip, I make sure that I close my elbow so he can't post his head high. I'm going to use the free hand, create some space by shoving his elbow out of the way, like this. All right, now I created a gap where I can actually bring my head inside and roll him over. Watch this technique. So I roll inside, turn it over. As I move, I'm going to grab his opposite elbow so he can't continue turning and tighten to sink the choke. All right. It's a pretty powerful choke, so when you practice it, you got to make sure that you don't crank too hard. You just kind of like flow into the movement. Right? So one more time. We got to this position here. Turtle top position, tabletop, so I get to here. Open the gi. 1, 2, feed the lapel to the opposite hand. Nice and tight. Come inside. Come outside, 4 fingers in. All right? Create some space. Use the free hand. Bring his elbow out of the way so I can bring my head inside. Turn as I pivot and roll. I'm going to grab the elbow and then start to move away to sink the choke. Okay? Now the variation is the following. A lot of times when you roll over, it's going to happen quick. So when I get to here, and I feed the lapel over, and over top, bring the hand inside. This works well, always. I get to here. Now he knows something's coming up. As I turn, I'm going to lose this hand. I can't reach it. So I'm going to use this to shove around. Right? Or sometimes you're going to have it overhook and bring it here. Alright? Now, when you bring it this way around, you need to bring your elbow up to sink the choke in. So I'm going to start to walk slightly away. Sink it like this. Alright? And then our last variation is going to be the following. As I get to this position one more time, start to push his head down. Bring my knees to the mat. This one opens the lapel, feeds it to the opposite hand. Right, make sure that your thumb is on the outside. Tight grip, and you want to go across his chin. You don't want to stop midway. You want to go all the way in so your wrist bone, lapel, and bicep is actually going to be choking. Right? So right there. Boom. Just like the clock choke. Now, create some space one more time. I'm going to feed my head through, but I'm also going to bring my free hand and snake it all across to the opposite side. I want to bring it behind his neck, so it's going to feed in similar to a anaconda choke, but it's going to feed through here. Right? It's going to come out on this side. Right? So as I turn, I bring my hand, as you can probably see on camera, my 4 fingers are behind his neck. This is pretty tight in itself, but as I continue rolling, right, this one is going to start to sink. Alright? I'm going to start to move my hips away. 1, 2. And then from here, I'm going to loosen my grip slightly so David can breathe a little bit. So my free hands are just loosening the grip for the camera. I'm going to start to bring my knees towards the mat, belly down like I'm going to side control. My head's going to go towards his, bring my elbow down, and sink the choke. Alright? So those are the 3 techniques we're working on today during the noon class. Hope you guys like it, enjoy. We're going to be doing more. Puss.